Anthony Grasso here, bringing you financial news you can use. In this video, I'm doing a stock analysis on Bluebird Bio. Should we jump ship from this stock, or should we wait to see what happens with their current investigation? Well, let's find out together. I'm going to go over a summary of the company, its recent headline news, product offerings, financials, analyst projections, and give it my buy, hold, or sell recommendation for both your short-term and long-term growth investors out there. And as always, folks, don't forget to smash that like button down below and consider subscribing and hit that notification bell if you'd like to hear daily stock reviews and recommendations from an unbiased source. So let's get right into it. So Bluebird Bio is a clinical stage biotechnology company. The company is focused on developing gene therapies for severe diseases and cancer. With its lentiviral-based gene therapy and gene editing capabilities, it has built an integrated product platform with various applications in these areas. The company's clinical programs in severe genetic diseases include its LentiGlobin product candidate to treat transfusion-dependent b-thalassemia and to treat severe sickle cell disease, and its Lenti-D product candidate to treat cerebral and adrenoleukodystrophy. Its programs in oncology focuses on developing T-cell-based immune therapies, including chimeric, antigen receptor, and T-cell receptor. T-cell therapies, the BB2121, its lead product candidate in oncology, is a CAR T cell product candidate for the treatment of multiple myeloma. It also has a discovery research program utilizing megaTALs, homing endonuclease gene editing technologies for use across its pipeline. Now let's go look at some of the news that's recently been a doozy for the company. Now, Bluebird Bio shares are trading lower than after the company announced it will temporarily suspend its phase 1 and 2 and phase 3 studies of LentiGlobin gene therapy for sickle cell disease following a report that a patient who was treated more than 5 years ago in group A of HGB206 was diagnosed with AML, acute myeloid leukemia. Now, researchers specifically target the lentiviral vector used to make a LentiGlobin gene therapy. Now, lentivirus is a family of viruses responsible for diseases like AIDS. They accomplish this by inserting DNA into the host gene's genome. Now, LentiGlobin gene therapy takes advantage of this. First, researchers empty the virus of its harmful properties, then instruct to add functional copies of a modified B-globin gene. That gene makes hemoglobin, which is abnormal in sickle cell patients. Now, researchers suspect the acute myeloid leukemia diagnosis 5 years after LentiGlobin treatment to be an unexpected serious adverse reaction. The news sent Blue stock to a 7-year low today. Now, further, a second patient in another LentiGlobin treatment has myelodysplastic syndrome, another type of blood cancer. Researchers also suspect to be an unexpected serious adverse reaction to the gene therapy. This case is currently under investigation as well. Now, Nick Leslie, the CEO of Bluebird, said the safety of every patient who has participated in our studies or is treated with our gene therapies is the utmost priority for us. We are committed to fully assessing these cases in partnership with the healthcare providers supporting our clinical studies and appropriate regulatory agencies. Our thoughts are with these patients and their families during this time. Now, Bluebird's Zynteglo treatment for transfusion-dependent beta-thalassemia, marketed in Europe, is manufactured using the same lentiviral vector, virus-carrying parts of the genetic code of an organism, as LentiGlobin. Out of abundance of caution, the company has also decided to halt marketing of Zynteglo in Europe, although no cases of cancer have been reported in patients treated with it. Now, I want to stress that they haven't linked anything yet. This is just a temporary suspension, but it's a very serious thing that had the stock prices going from $47 a share all the way down to under $30 a share. So let's go ahead and look at some of the fundamentals of the company. So the company currently has a market capitalization of around $2 billion, with a share price that's just tanked from $47 a share yesterday to $29 a share today. Now, revenue by the end of 2020 should be around $260 million, with negative $596 million in earnings. Now, revenue was forecasted to grow 35% per year. Now, with this news, they're halting things, so that revenue might fall a little bit. Now, it's currently unprofitable and is not forecasted to be profitable over the next 3 years. But their financial position looks good though, because they do have sufficient cash for at least 1 year of operations, and their short-term assets exceed both its long-term and short-term liabilities. Now, there has been substantial insider trading, selling in the past 3 months, and so everybody's been hopping off the train. So what do the analysts say about this? Let me bring it back here. So the analyst consensus is a buy, and this is before the news came out today. The average stock price target was $80 a share, with a highest min of 146 and a lowest min of 48. But that was before all this news came out. And going over one of the analyst reports, New Constructs researcher recommends investors avoid Bluebird, say that there's more downside risk than upside potential. So my buy, hold, or sell recommendation on Bluebird, here are my thoughts. In life, you should always try to find the bluebird of happiness, but at the moment, this bluebird is the bluebird of sadness. So it's important to note that they haven't permanently discontinued phase 1/2 study and a separate phase 3 clinical trial. It is just a temporary pause to investigate if their gene therapy is to blame for one of their patients contracting acute myeloid leukemia. Now, this is a highly speculative stock play right now. You're basically at the casino betting all on black or red for the outcome of this study. The market does not like uncertainty, which explains why its Bluebird shares are plunging today. Sure, the company's investigation could uncover that Lenti-Globin is not associated with a higher risk of cancer, but no one knows how long the inquiry will last or what the findings will be. Given these factors, it might be best to stay away from this biotech stock right now. If you currently own the stock, I would kind of recommend holding it and putting it at a $34 share price target over the next 12 months. But then again, this is highly risky and not for the faint of heart, because if they come out and say, yes, it was responsible for it, then you can see your stock price even dip below what currently it is at $29 a share. Now, if their investigation finds no connection, this one should skyrocket back to above $45 a share, but no one knows when that will be. So there you have it, folks. And as always, don't forget to smash that like button down below and consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell if you like to hear daily stock reviews and recommendations. Until the next stock update video later today, folks. Ciao.